You know, I have learned so many things over the years. And one of the things I've learned, you can't give everybody full access to your life. You have to be intentional who you let in your circle. Not because you're cold and not because you don't care, because your peace is highly valuable. And if you let that wrong person in your life to stay with you for too long, they will drain you without even realizing it. Imagine that. We all have limited space in our mind and in our hearts. There's no room for headaches and stress. If someone persistently, constantly causing you stress, it's a clear sign that a boundary needs to be there immediately. Loving someone doesn't mean letting them disturb your peace. The Bible even tells us in Proverbs 4, verse 23, guard your heart, for everything that you do flows from your heart. What that really means, be careful who you let in your circle. Someone who brings nothing but negativity. And if they bring negativity, you're going to take it into your heart and into your mind. And that is going to disturb your peace. That's going to cause you to do things that you don't want to do. That's why protecting your peace is so important. Boundary doesn't mean that you stop caring. It means that you care for yourself too. This is something I needed to learn the hard way. They were people and I loved them dearly. But being around them, I felt very heavy. I felt like I couldn't move forward at all. They made me feel like I was drained, no energy. I leave the conversation feeling tired and not even encouraged at all. And I realized I was letting them take more from me than I could give without breaking. You all need to have encouragement, protecting your peace so you can love from a place of strength, not exhaustion. Saying no isn't rejection, it's self-respect, my friend. So when you protect your energy, you protect your ability to keep loving the people who matter most. It's okay to love people from a distance. It doesn't mean that you gave up on them. It just means that you're taking care of you. Because when you are protecting your peace, you keep showing up for the people God really wants you to pour into. Letting God do the disconnecting. Here's something I have noticed. Please listen to this. Sometimes when you don't make the boundary, God will make it for you. And it doesn't always feel good. In fact, sometimes it hurts. But later on, you will realize what He was protecting you from the whole time. God sees things that you can't. We all can agree on that one. The intentions, the quiet damages, and the hidden stress from people. Some relationships are only meant for a season, not a lifetime. So, stepping back doesn't mean you're cutting off someone forever. Sometimes it's just giving yourself room to breathe. This is what it says in Isaiah 23, verse 6. This is what it says. You will keep in perfect peace those minds who are steadfast, because they trust you. Trust Him who belongs in your life and who does not. I have had people who I care about walked out of my life. At that time, I didn't understand why, because I was so confused and stressed out and emotional about it. I thought that I did something wrong. I didn't know what did I do to cause people to walk out of my life like that. It was really baffling. But I look back. I see now that God's hands was on it. He was making space for me, just getting rid of things that wasn't belong in my life. Not just to remove what was hurting me, but to bring me into what will help me grow. Pray to God before you react. God's wisdom will always lead you in the direction that you need to go and lead you where you need to set boundaries. Speak with kindness. You can protect yourself without bitterness. Stop trying to fix everyone's life. It's not your job to be everyone's savior. Be willing to connect if God says so, but don't force what He's already closed. Boundaries aren't just about keeping people out, they're about letting God in. And when you remove someone from your life, it's not always a loss. Sometimes it's protection. Trust Him enough to believe that everyone, goodbye, and makes room for a better hello. Thank you everyone for looking at this video. This video was very important and I needed to share this video with you guys. Please share this video to someone out there that needs to look at this video. Take it easy. God bless. Take it easy. Peace.